Good evening. Dżozef. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome everybody. Metal Stew, yo. Is this here marking? Yes, it is. Hey Lucy, yo. Everybody's saying yo today? What's going on? The Gravitino Bolt, greetings! That's not a yo. That's much better. Hi, welcome. Hey Rails, welcome. Right, let's get into it. Hey Bitefire, how are you doing? Happy Friday to you. It's going to be a small stream today. I don't have a lot of time. I've been investing a lot of hours of work in editing this series for YouTube, the main channel. And as always, Adobe Premiere, my video editor, does not collaborate. But I think I may have the first part of that huge video ready for YouTube soon. I just need to render it now, and we should be fine. So yeah, I have just a little bit to stream today, a little bit of time. Hey Nadaz, howdy. Okay, so I don't want the game to crash this time around. I'm not gonna click out of it. I'll just trust you guys with the audio and video check. I've got everything ready here. That's good, that's good. Farthest Frontier, let's go. Let's go say hi to I forgot his name already. It's in the title of the stream, but I forgot his name. Anyway. Music is good, audio is good. Thank you for checking. I want to check that after we get in game. With the game sounds and everything else. Year 11. Oh, we're so gonna get attacked on year 12. We're so gonna get attacked and it's gonna be huge, but now I think I'm ready. More ready than ever. Syndicate on stream. No, yes, I considered it, and I actually was checking source ports for that the other day. A Syndicate playthrough might be closer than you think. I was reading about it, but then there were two other contenders for the comeback stream, and the other one was a racing game, and then there was this one, and this one won just because I've been having fun with this one lately. Syndicate is one of those Marvel DOS games from my past that I have not replayed it in forever. Maybe I've never replayed it. Maybe the last time I played Syndicate was in the 90s. That's entirely possible. And Calgon II, welcome to the stream. The racing game would be Race Driver Grid. The first Grid. I think that will be a very fun stream as well. That's what's in store after we finish Farthest Frontier with this this civilization, at least. And I have a special format for that playthrough that I think will be very fun to watch. Old arcane game, The Grid? I have no idea what that is. Hey, Democrat Console, welcome to the stream. Guys, can you do a check? Can you hear the game sound? What can I do? Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I clicking on? Do you hear the game sounds? Can you hear my voice? Can you hear the music? Can you see the graphics? Is the chat over here? Is the music overlay down there? Can you see and hear everything? Okay, please confirm that you can see. Please do the audio and video check on your end. All audio available. Thank you, 266, and welcome to the stream, by the way. Yes and yes and yes. Thank you, thank you. All right, so here we are. Still trying to hear the app, boys. Don't worry, for the edited video on YouTube, I increased the volume, at least in one of the parts when the lady goes up, boys. So it will be heard there, at least, I think. Hey Sven, welcome to the stream. Sounds great on YouTube, thank you for confirming. So here we are, year 11, on the verge of a very nasty attack. I remember I activated this last time. Gangrene. Okay, so last time I thought that these two people were sick and they went home because the doctor was not available, but apparently loading a save game makes the people who have given up on getting a doctor now actually go to the doctor from their homes, and they're traveling. Geralt is here. Geralt has gangrene. That's scary. And Heldron has a broken arm or something. So Geralt, this is not good. Geralt had frostbite last time. Now it's evolved. Gangrene is an infection of the tissue that can occur after damage from frostbite or an open wound. Reduced frostbite providing codes. Yeah, I've got that, but please go to the doctor and get better, Geralt. I don't want to lose anybody here. So apparently saving and loading the game solves the issue of hiring the doctor a little too late. That was my fault. But anyway, as I said last time, our gold input also decreased quite a bit, which means when I hire the army next year, and I'm sure I will hire the army next year, this will go into the negatives. We'll see how it goes. As for the rest, let's do the yearly maintenance thing. So, hunters and deer. Oh, I remember this. This is a fishing shack, and this is a hunter's cabin. I think this year I will hit these boar with the hunters, try to take them home. If the hunters decide to deposit the boar hides here, that's not a problem, because during the year I will move this hunter cabin back home and do that trick, so whatever is lost here will be recovered, and then I'll put a fishing shack, fisherman shack there. This one, also 2 boars there. Wow, I didn't even hunt boars from this side. How did this get in here? This needs to be replaced. This needs to be replaced. This needs to be replaced. And this is a forager in construction. Okay, so that's good. There's nothing that I need to do with the hunters. They're all there. Let's go with the boars next. I need to check the food production first to see if we actually need that or not. Wagon, how are you doing? 69% idle. What a joke. What a joke. Smokehouse. Right, now we have 2. I'm gonna have these 2 people here just for the duration of the time that it'll take us to bring these 2 hunter cabins back home and cash in on these lost boar carcasses. After that, I think I'll fire one of them, because one meat smoker should be enough for 4 hunters. What else? Grocers. I added a second person here. Now there should be a lot more idle. 6% with 2 people? What have you been doing, Harris? 8%. It's not even enough for 2. Okay, that's a plus grocer on my to-do list. Reloading the game causes all entities to recalculate what they were doing. Yes, that is a bug/feature of saving and loading the game. All the people in the street no longer remember what they were doing last. So probably these 2 people who were sick didn't remember that they decided to stay at home, and now they made a new decision to go to the doctor. Some things are bad, like workers dropping the stuff on the floor, but apparently some things are good. Hey, it's not a bug, it's a feature, I guess. Hey Pekka, welcome to the stream. Cosmogenesis, wow, it's been a while. This is a settlers-like city building game with a military component and a survival element. It's a survival city builder. Farthest Frontier. It's a very nice game with a few things that are a bit annoying. Okay, what else? Compost. Nobody's complaining about unsanitary conditions, so I'm not creating another one. I can't apply the compost, but this field has 0% weed, 0% rockiness, and 97% fertility. Next year, I can and I will start using this field. Actually, can I? I'd need 2. I'd need... This one is not ready. I'd need at least 2. No, actually, I think I cannot. I cannot use this yet. Here's what I can do. Now that this field is autonomous, and I no longer require this human maintenance to remove rocks and weeds, these things don't require workload. So I can do this. 0 workers on the farm. I have 1 more worker available. And the fertility should be going up from the clovers. This is passive fertility income, so to speak. 1 strong military this year, probably. I'm expecting to get attacked next year with probably a huge enemy army. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, I cannot apply the compost. Let's check the workers, by the way. How we're doing. 8 plus 17, that's 25. And I have... wait, 8, but 8 are in doing stuff. So I have 4 laborers available. No, because these are paused. I have 2 laborers available. That's not a lot, but whatever. We'll make do with 2. How long have we been playing this save now? Since I started streaming it, since about 1 week ago. Basic needs. They are complaining about summer clothes, but not very much. They're complaining about luxury items, even though I just added 1 more person to candles and 1 more person to pottery. As long as they are not idle, which would mean, hey, I'm waiting on materials. it's not the case, then these people will increase the productivity of luxury items, and things should be a lot better. I don't need to go up there to check the happiness. The happiness is right here. Active diseases. They're complaining about the food supply. And the clothes, which I can kind of fix if I find another merchant selling cheap clothes. Luxury. So it's luxury and food is the concern. This should fix itself now that I added more people. What about food? I'm gonna put plus food on my to-do list and I'm gonna check it next. Okay, so productivity. Oh, this shield tells you the difficulty and map settings that you started this map on. I have 1 knowledge, I'll have 2 at the end of the year, and I'll keep 2 so I can invest in the military next year if I need to. Protein. We've produced a lot more smoked meat than previous. 900 pieces of smoked meat, that's very good. I think they're complaining about food variety more than anything else, because food quantity, it's there. Okay. I mean, if they want variety, what I need is a farm. What I need is a farm. That's it. No mushrooms spoiling? Wow, they're really liking the mushrooms. A people after my own heart. Berries. A lot of spoiled berries. Now the berries are not being collected by the forager anymore, and I don't think, even if I calculate that she's not overworked because she's grabbing everything in this circle, I don't think I want to add more berries to her. I think it's too much. I didn't check this, by the way, last time. She needs 57 eggs, 100 willow, 56 roots, 106 herbs, 200 mushrooms. She got everything. But I'm not going to add berries to her. If I want berries, I'll collect them from here with laborers. This is so quick for the laborers to get the berries and put them in here. And it's a better service than the forager could provide, because the forager would probably get a few berries, put them in her hut, and then goes do something else, and the berries are spoiling here. Whereas in this building, the wood cellar, they don't spoil as much. This building is made on purpose to reduce spoilage. So I'd rather have the general laborers collect blueberry bushes and hawthorns. Now, it's said that about 100 berries spoiled, so I don't think I want to add more blueberries. I think the majority of those are spoiling. Hawthorns, however, they're not spoiling. They ran out, I think, because otherwise we would still have some. So let's harvest more hawthorns. Which hawthorns do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add just one more. Small changes, and then we observe the results for consistency. That's it. Whatever. Fruit. Right, we had a trough in production, as you can see on year 11, because I changed all the trees and I changed the strategy. Thinking back on what I did last time, again, I need to change things. I'm still not happy. My trick was, hey, on year 11, I cut down tree number 11. But that means that I started, like, on year 10, I started here. What about all of those? All of those are still in sync. To do this correctly, I think what I would need to do is to take notes on my text file. Hey, this arborist is on tree number 1. This arborist is on tree number 2. And then chop those. When I have multiple arborists, that becomes a mess. And checking just the year means you don't have to write down anything, but it's less effective because, yeah, you start in a random number. You could also just literally roll a dice or generate a random number and pick one of these random trees to chop every year, and you shuffle the numbers and the ages of the trees around. That can also work. You do whatever is easier for you. For me, since I do have a text file right next to me and I'm taking note of a lot of things, it doesn't hurt to also take notes of what I'm doing with the arborist. So I'm going to write down here. To do, to buy, to sell. I have the I even have the production of Daisy, the forager, and I'm gonna put here arborist. It's only one arborist, so this is enough. Arborist, I'm gonna write the number 2. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call tree number 2, and I didn't start on 1 because it doesn't matter. Like, this was just planted recently. Was it? Peach. Pear. Or whatever. It's number 2. It's number 2. So that is called. That is done. Let's go back to the productivity, by the way. I was checking fruit. So fruit should increase now every year. Slowly, but surely. I'm not gonna add a second arborist. That makes no sense to me. I don't have anything else. So I either start with farms, and the farms I only have one ready. Could I start with farms? If this one is available next year, I may. There's a problem with starting with only one farm, which is the 3-year rotation period is not stable for your economy, for your production, but since this one, I'm pretty sure it will be ready next year. I can even guarantee that it will be ready next year by doing this. It means that the problem will only happen on year 2 with one farm, and then on year 3 I can add a second farm, and the problem is solved, I think. I also have a new strategy for the farms that I haven't tried yet, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Safyadam Flower. Welcome to the stream. Pekka, thank you for the sub! Thank you very much. Okay. So what do I do for food? I don't think it makes sense to even hunt the boars at all. I'd rather take the hunters and explore, because I've been stockpiling so much meat, and they're unhappy because of the variety. Adding more meat to their diet is not going to make them more happy. So instead of taking the hunters to hunt boars, I'm just going to take somebody to get these boars and those boars back, and that should be plenty for the stockpile of next year's food. And in the meantime, I think I'll grab the hunters and I'll try to go around this raider camp and explore behind here. Or I could hit wolves. There was a wolf den here. And another raider camp there. I could go down here and hit these wolves. But they're not a threat, really. That's not a priority. Those wolves are too far. They're never going to attack me. The wolves up here have been killed. Yeah, I think the thing of most value I can do with the hunters this winter is to explore, and the best place to explore is precisely behind this raider camp. I've been talking about this for years, in-game years, and now I will do it this winter. What else? So, right, I didn't solve the food problem. I don't add meat. I don't add fruit. I added a few berries that will make no difference. They'll just stay unhappy, I suppose. Or I start with the first farm. I need to think about this. Might as well introduce you guys to the world of farming. So this is one of the... No, this is not what one of the... It is the most complex system in Farthest Frontier. It is quite well done. It has a few flaws, but it's a very interesting system. So farms have 3-year rotations. I can tell this farm, hey, on year number 1, you're gonna plant peas, and then clovers, and then turnips. And on the second year, you do exactly the same thing. The third year, you do exactly the same thing. This is the same as having no rotation at all. But let's introduce a little bit of entropy over here. Let's say that the last year, we want carrots instead of turnips. What happens here is, first, the farm starts on year 1. Year 1 is actually finishing in this case, and they start by planting peas and harvesting peas. These are planted and add fertility passively, and then they plant turnips and they harvest turnips. And then when the year ends, this whole thing flips around. Line number 2 becomes line number 1, line number 3 becomes line number 2, and line number 1 becomes line number 3. It rotates around. This exists because this 3-year rotation exists because the farming system in this game is quite complicated, and in particular it adds crops that reduce fertility. So on the description of the turnip on the right hand side of my screen, you can see the second property from the bottom is impact fertility, -3%. Every time that they plant turnips, the fertility of the farm, that is now on 97, goes down by 3%. And if the fertility goes down to 0, crops like this one, what you can see on the bottom also, fertility dependence 9 out of 10, crops that depend a lot on fertility will yield you much less stuff at the end than crops that don't. For example, peas are less fertility dependent. So a farm with low fertility will probably give you enough peas, but not enough turnips. The best way to have a stable economy when it comes to farming, and again, with every industry and every production type in this game, I like to go for stability more than anything else. And that's why I came up with this strategy. I'll explain you in a little bit. I want to reach 100% fertility and stay there. So my 3-year crop rotation must compensate for the negative fertility impact of turnips. And for that, I just need clovers. You can see there on the bottom, impacts fertility 3%. That is a +3. So clover adds 3, turnip adds 3, you stay on 0. And if you've reached 100% fertility before, you will stay there. Which is the case because the year will start there. Peas give +1, by the way. It's one of the few crop types that gives food and positive fertility at the same time, even though it's not a lot of food. You can see the top property of this crop is crop yield 6 out of 10. I'll explain that in a little bit more detail further on. But so in the fact, every year that passes, our fertility increases by 1%. That's why I don't mind starting at 97. As a matter of fact, it will be 98 after the peas, and 100 after the clovers, and then it'll go back to 97 after the turnips, and then go back 98, 100, 97, 98, 100, 97, and so on, assuming that I have the same thing on every year. The problem with this is a second complication about the farms. It's to get a stable production on farms, you not only need to balance the negatives and positives of the fertility changes of the crops you have, but also crop diseases. Now, it's impossible for me to explain this on live stream because it's a huge topic with lots of variables. If you want to learn about crop diseases and how they interact with one another, open up the Farthest Frontier wiki. There's a huge page on the wiki called Farming, and there's all the information about crop diseases, and including a very short table summary about what you must do about those diseases. If you want to learn about that, I highly recommend that you check the wiki. I'm going to summarize what you need to do. Basically, every time that you grow something, and it doesn't need to be those 3, let's say that we grow cabbages, right? Every time that you grow something, I don't have more space. So these are the months of the year, of course, so the space is actually time. So if I'm growing cabbages, it takes this time. If I'm growing turnip clovers, it takes this time. I don't have more time in the year, in the harvest season, to put more stuff. Every time you cultivate, you plant one type of crop. You cannot replant the same type of crop unless you have at least 2 other things planted in between. This is because of diseases. Whenever you plant something, there's a small chance that there's a disease of the cabbage being planted with your crop in this farm, and that disease will live in the field for multiple years. If you do cabbages and cabbages and cabbages and cabbages one after the other, if the field is already contaminated with a disease that affects cabbages, the second time you grow cabbages, the disease will grow a lot stronger and stronger and stronger. And after a while, the disease will be corrupting all of your produce. You won't be yielding enough vegetables to feed anybody. And worse than that, the disease is so strong in this farm that it will start spreading to the other farms. And that can be very dangerous because it can completely eradicate your entire production of food, and then your people starve. Yes, this game is a little bit hardcore. So let's avoid that. There's no way to completely avoid diseases. When you first plant cabbages, there's also a small chance that one of many diseases that affect cabbages may roll randomly in this crop. But the only thing that makes the disease stronger if you plant another crop that disease can also The disease can only grow if you plant another crop that the disease can affect. And clovers are not really crops, they don't give you anything, they just affect fertilities. Clovers do not have any diseases that affect them. So if you plant cabbages, and then 2 clovers, and then more cabbages, this is a disease-resistant rotation, which means that even if disease starts here, the probability of the disease living until this point is very low. There's always some randomness affecting this. Hold on, I forgot something here on my stream setup. Oh, I forgot this. Okay, sorry. Back to this. So there's always the disease. There's always some random factors involved, but basically, disease appears first here when this is planted, and then the disease grows weaker, and the disease gets weaker, and maybe it survives here, but then you have more things, and the disease completely disappears. Oftentimes, it disappears after 2 other things being planted. So you want 2 things in between each type of a plantation of cropping of things in the farm. So what does this mean with a 3-year rotation in particular? This is very special because imagine you only want cabbages. You want lots of cabbages for everybody. I can't really start to put a cabbage here because it will be 2 in a row. Diseases will attack us. I can't put one here either, not only because there's only one clover in between these 2 cabbages, but also when the year rotation happens, these 2 cabbages will be just one right after the other. So in fact, what I need to do is to plant something else like this here. But there's more problems. Some diseases are common between cabbages and turnips. So now you might think, okay, diseases here, 2 intervals, turnips, we're safe. No, we're not safe because there's more cabbages there. So the disease that affects both cabbages and turnips can begin here and affect the cabbages over there. It's a really, really complicated system. It's a smart system. I think this was well developed. It is kind of realistic. And the wiki, if you're interested in this, the wiki has many examples of 3-year crop rotations that are disease resistant for every type of possible disease. I don't like to grow cabbages. Cabbages provide you greens. I prefer leeks. Because even though cabbages and leeks produce exactly the same thing, they don't have diseases in common. And the diseases that affect leeks do not affect turnips nor peas. So here's an example of a crop rotation that I like doing. This. In 1 year I have a lot of greens. In the next 2 years I have a lot of peas and root vegetables. Ideally, I would have 3 farms doing this rotation so that when this farm is not producing greens, the other... Actually, what I do is it like this. I prefer to do it like this. The other 2 farms are producing greens when this one is not, and so I have a stable economy by doing 3 farms and rotating their off periods for each of the things that are not growing in that year with the other farms, and so I get a stable production. But there's another complication to this. Very, very rarely, and this is something that applies to only some of the crop diseases. Some crop diseases are so strong that they require not 2 intervals, but 3. And that is the case for peas. This is a bit dangerous. You can have one disease that is quite strong and appears here, and 2 other things are not enough to eliminate it, and then it grows stronger over there. So what you cannot do, and this is a mistake I've done in the past, what you cannot do is this. Because after a certain point in time, all of the farms that are running this will get disease with the same disease that affects pea. I don't remember the name of the diseases. It might be pea wilt or something like that. But disease appears randomly at one of these years, and then it doesn't disappear with 2, it needs 3. So it'll grow stronger, and it'll grow stronger, and stronger, and stronger, and stronger, and so strong that after a while it will destroy all of your farms, and you will never be able to grow peas for a very long time. So you need 3 slots for peas. So I can't, if I just want to make peas and root vegetables, I need 2 farms. And I kind of need leeks. There's other things to pay attention to. Most of them you can learn them from this panel. Another thing that is important is if I click here on peas, you can see in the middle of this panel, it says, and at the top of this panel actually, it says frost resistance and heat tolerance. Peas are 100% frost resistant and they are 0% heat tolerant, which means you need to grow them in early spring and late autumn, but not in the middle of the summer. If I put the peas here, they will burn. Even if there's no heat wave, even if there's no drought, peas must either be grown in the early spring, which is here, or in the late autumn, which is there. You cannot put them in the middle. And the winter, nothing grows. This is an off period. The farmers go home. Now, I think I've covered most of the things. Some of these crops also have a drought tolerance, rockiness tolerance, weed suppression. The weed level, even though I brought it down to 0% with maintenance, the weed level slowly increases over time, but that's not something you need to worry about because most of these things reduce weeds. Peas reduce weeds. No, peas don't. Clovers reduce weeds a lot, actually. Turnip reduce weeds, so the weeds will disappear as long as you bring them at the start to 0%, even if they grow later. Anytime you plant anything, it will go back down to 0. The rocks, though, nothing removes rocks except this, the maintenance. That's why I did it all. At the start, the farm is ready. 100% 0-0, or as close to that as possible. How am I gonna... So I was thinking, let's do this with 2 farms. How can I make, using only 2 farms, a crop rotation I don't know. I'm not actually figuring this out right now with you guys, because last time I did the mistake that I told you about with the peas. Right now, if peas get a disease, I would need to separate them by more than 2, so I'd need to do something like this, maybe. Invert this one. Turnips also are cold turnips are also cold resistance, so not in the summer, only in the cold season. Leeks are resistant to both frost and heat, so you can plant them anywhere you want. If I do this and the disease on the peas happened, the disease tends to disappear because this is 4 different things, and here it's probably dead, but it may grow after this period. I'm not sure. No, I can't do this because of the turnips. 2 turnips in a row. The disease that do affect turnips will kill them, and they'll get so strong here. 2 in a row, that's a big mistake. So I'm gonna go back to this. I think this is stable. Even though it's not super stable with the 2 peas with only 2 slots interval here, these peas have 4 slots interval between this and that, right? And so I think that's fine. To make this stable, however, I can't have 1 year where I have no beans and turnips. So what I'm gonna do is put this on 2 farms. By doing what on the 2nd year? On the 2nd year, this farm will be ready, and what I will do is I'll have 2 leeks. 2 years with leeks and 1 year with peas and turnips. So, oh come on, disappear. Get out of here, get out of here. I wish I could click this and this would go away. Another UI problem with this game. You can see this farm is doing the exact opposite of that farm. But this means that every year I have either greens from the leeks, like this, or peas and turnips from the other 2 slots, right? So this is stable. These 2 farms together guarantee that every 3 years I'm producing stable production of everything, assuming that both of those are 100% fertility, of course. This one is almost there. I just need to remove the rocks so I can wait for this 1 year. Should I start like this? I'm actually gonna do something else. I'm gonna start like this, and then I'll add the 2nd farm next to you, because I'm pretty sure it will be ready, and they should no longer complain about the food. I'll add just 1 farmer here. I don't know how many I need. You can add up to 4. Adding more people doesn't give you more food. Like, the farm produces whatever the size of the field is capable of producing. The land doesn't give you more yield just because more people are working on it, okay? But you need enough people to be able to do all of the planting and all of the harvesting. And late harvesting can be a problem because of rot. And so I don't know if for this size and for this amount of farms and this proximity of farms, 1 worker per farm is enough, but I'm going to try it. And if I get warnings because of rot and we're starting to lose food, I'll add more workers there. But for now, this will be it. And this is not safe, but I can do it right now. I can do this. And I think this is a safe farm rotation. Leaks as late into the winter as possible so that when it's harvested, the food lasts into the winter. Same happens with the turnips. And this should be good to start with. So the things that this farm is producing is peas. It's this fruit type. It's called beans, actually. It's called beans. And they have a spoilage of 1 year, so it can last the entire year. More than that if you keep them a root cellar. So those are those 2. Those are beans. Root vegetables, both the carrots and the turnips. It's these, also 1 year. And then the leeks and the cabbages give you greens, and greens are this food type. It lasts only 6 months. A lot of people don't like to grow greens when they're making a vegetable farms for people to eat directly, which is what this is, because they last so little. But I think that leeks not having diseases in common with turnips, which is not the same with cabbages, and being able to produce a lot of things just before the winter, leeks are good because they are a crisis avoider. If there's some problem with another source of food that I have, like the meat or the fish or the grain or the vegetables from the mushrooms and the nuts from the forager, if there's any problem, at least I know that during the winter when people are hiding away at home with the cold, they will have at least greens to eat. This is why I like leeks in exactly this configuration, and I'm going to go for it even though that I know that if they don't eat it there, if everything is okay and we reach month 1 and 2, all the greens will spoil. It's okay. It's a parachute that we have, alright? If we don't fall off the plane, we don't need it, but would rather have to if we're going on a plane, right? So let's put on the parachute, and rather be safe than sorry. We'll have that excessive food during the winter. It's not a problem, okay? Farm 1 is set. This alone is not enough, but I'll have a second farm to compensate next year, and that's it. That is the introduction to farms. More works would come from accommodations. Housing people, workers. Yes, so if you have enough housing, extra housing from there, if you have enough food supply and your people are happy, babies will be born, immigrants will join, and you have more people to work. That's the most important resource in the game, by the way. Ad-free subscription, hello, welcome to the stream. Ragusa, hey, how are you doing? Okay, that was a long explanation. What else can I show you guys here? So, yeah, I was checking, what can I do about the food? That's the answer. I put one farmer here. I lost one worker, right? I should do the calculation again. 8 out of 8, 13. I have 3 workers? No, I have 1 worker. Yeah, that's correct. I lost 1 worker because it's on the farm directly. And my plus food problem is solved. This should be a lot of food from that farm at nearly 100% fertility. It should be good. Wait, no, don't start with leeks. Should you start with leeks? No, don't start with leeks. I'm gonna move this around. So yes, I do want the farm, but I want to start with beans and then root vegetables. And only in the year after do we go for leeks and greens next to the winter. This is good. Okay. Next. Food problem solved. Willow, herbs, medicinal roots, honey. Nothing surprising here. Wax is not stockpiling. Willow is. Okay. Pelts, tallow, delete. I wish this could be automatic tallows, but a waste. Wait, firewood? 328, we are at 300. Oh, they're not producing more because they're paused, but they will produce more soon. That's a lot of consumption of firewood. These ups and downs on that blue graph down there just means that in some winters it was colder and in other winters it was hotter. You can tell that even though our population is growing, so this graph should always be growing, the blue one at least, the consumption. On year 11 the consumption decreased because the winter was not that cold, and so people did not need to burn that much firewood. Planks. I'd love to have more, but I don't have a lot of work, so I'm gonna leave it be. Iron is good. I only have 1 person on iron, correct? Yeah, so I can't produce it. It's whatever we can now. That's iron. Where was I? Iron, yeah. Usable goods, shoes, coats, baskets, soap. Okay, yes, we're starting to make tools. They're taking them immediately, okay. We will make heavy tools as well. Logs is good. Stone is magnet. Wow, I have a ton of stone. Yeah, I'm removing stone just to make space for to build buildings. And I might sell stone actually, since I have so much. Clay. That's too much clay, right? Should I remove somebody from clay? Can I open this? 3 people on clay. Should I remove one? I'm producing about 53. I'll produce 37. Fine, minus clay. I have 1 more worker. Coal. I'm overproducing, but this is on purpose. I want to get rid of that pile because that's my city building space. Iron ore is now stable now that I removed 1 person from iron, so I don't need more people here. That's 3. How many do I have on coal? 3 as well. Wait, why is this consuming so much more iron ore than coal? Oh, because it's 5 and 2, of course. Gold is 5 and 5. Okay. Gathering and mining, we're done. Luxury goods, pottery, and candles. Yeah, please produce more. Was it a bad idea to remove someone from clay? I do have a stockpile. If something goes wrong, I have 1 year to correct it, and I have a buffer over there. Should be good. Armaments, arrows. This is important. Arrows are not maxed out, but they're close to that. They probably just started working now. No bows because it's on max. And they'll just fire themselves afterwards, at least until I have crossbows to craft. But not yet. production is quite stable for everything. So I said I wanted to add, I'd have 2 people to put to work. 1 grocer. I have 1 people to put to work. Do I add this person back to the clay pit? I don't know. What is happening here? Oh, right. I can't... Hold on. This farm is not ready yet. It needs at least 1 year of that. And then it doesn't matter. And the next year we'll have 2. And it'll be good. I feel rested. Yeah, I feel good. I have no desire to come back to Doom so soon. But I'm feeling good. Thank you for asking. Okay. What else? Technology points, keep them. Industries change. I just have 1 person to put to work, that's all. I've put the grocer to work, the farm... Oh, and these farms still have some rocks and some weeds, so keep 1 person there just to remove the work, remove the stuff. Oh, there's one thing I remembered I did wrong last time. Remember how I configured these local industry-specific storehouses? This one is missing something. Because herbs are being consumed here by the soap shop. This soap shop work person needs to walk all the way over there to get herbs from the opposite side of town. No, deliver herbs here. This is being consumed here. That is important. And I think that's the only thing I missed from the industry production things last time. Now I'm going to start making vegetables here. And there and everywhere. Now, another thing that I want is... an output root cellar for the farms. So I'm going to make a root cellar here that accepts all the greens. Should it be there? Should it be here? Like, this is close to these 2 farms, sure, but then as I grow farms into these squares, most of my farming space is here, so I'd want the root cellar, like, between these and the town. So let's make 1 root. This is correct. Let's make 1 root cellar here that accepts however many vegetables as the farm produce, so that this one does not... The problem with just putting all the farms delivery directly to the middle of the town, which is what this is that this thing will very quickly get completely full on capacity from greens, and then it doesn't accept meat and mushrooms and fruit, and it's a problem. So this should not be the industry drop-off point for farms. It should be the intermediate place where people get from the drop-off point of the farms and take just a little bit to town so that it is consumed gradually and it has as much food variety as possible. Okay, root cellar, farms. I have still 1 people to put to work. I was wondering, do I put the person here? Do I put the person on coal so I extract this faster? I think I'm inclined to go here with coal, honestly. Or I make a new industry. Hold on. Did I... I have no armor yet. No, it's too soon for this. New industries. What could I do? No, it's too early. No. This is huge. Oh, by the way, this tech point, disease resistance... is very important. You need 2 points in this to give 30% disease resistance to all crops. Otherwise, what I told you about the 2 slot crop separation and 3 slot crop separation in the case of beans, that doesn't work. You need to have this maxed out, and I will be putting points here. If I don't get attacked, for example, I'll put points here now that I'm using farms more. We'll see. As the person to put to work, I don't know. I will eventually put a person here when I get a second relic. I think coal. I can't really make more iron. If I put a person here, I'd need 3 more in the mines. An extra person here. Can I just consume more iron? I know I can consume more coal. Can I just make weapons and tools faster? How's my iron consumption like? Usable goods? No. Produce materials, iron. 4512. But it's not stable. I just made the industry. Hey, SirLeth, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I'll have enough iron to support 2 people here. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. Let's just add the person to coal. And right now I know that I'm doing surplus of coal. So not only am I stockpiling coal, But also, if I run out of people in the middle of the year because deaths happen or something, I can remove people from coal and redistribute the workforce, and it should be fine. Available workers, 0. It's stable. I've replanted the fruit tree on number 2, right? I have 2 arborists. 2, yes. Yes. And storage cart, it's there. Our harvesting things. Yes. We need trees and logs more than stone. Let's do this. Maybe a bit more there. Okay. That's it. Okay, hunters. Where do we go? I said behind the raiders, right? Either this or the wolves. The wolves are too far, doesn't matter. Behind the raiders. How are you all doing, by the way? Not cold. Not cold. Not cold. Not cold. They're all seeking shelter. Time to move. Do I start like this and then continue exploring to the north? I think that might be more valuable. Or explore like this and continue south. North seems better, so we start from the south.
Done.
Let's go. Year 12 incoming.
Done.
Oh, I forgot. How can I forget this? New farm. Resource. No, food, farm, and now I put this here. And then I can make an apiary here even. Did I start this correctly? Hold on. These are the first 2 slots. That's it. Farm.
On it. Of course.
Let's slow this down. I want to explore as close to that raider camp as possible, so I have no fog of war here.
As you wish. Will do. Will do. All right. As you wish. As you wish. Will do. Of course. As you say. On it.
Explore this bit, please.
Will do.
Don't get too close.
Okay, then.
More deer back here.
Will do. Of course.
I see sand pits. Interesting. Oh, lots of minerals here. And a quarry places. A deep stone deposit. I can't mine from there yet. But I have so many stones on the surface. I'm not really caring. With Toby Fox's carry. Big, huge group of deer. But I can't with those raiders there. I can't really get that group of deer. I need to eliminate those raiders. After I get attacked, assuming I survive, I'll keep whatever army I have left, and I'll take down that raider camp.
Okay, then.
And then we'll hunt these deer. Probably I'll put all hunters here.
Okay, then.
Keep exploring.
Will do. As you wish. Of course.
I'm forgetting a couple of things that I said I wanted to do. Let's move this hunter cabin. Who has meat to butcher? Who has carcasses? Nobody? Okay, so it doesn't matter. Let's move this hunter. We got 2 Tobys in a row. Let's move this hunter here. And let's move this hunter here. Hey Sashman, good evening, how are you doing? And then we destroy them, we collect the lost boar carcasses, and then I'll be rebuilding foragers. And I'm still waiting on this fisherman to see if the area of effect of a fisherman is better. If it is, or equal to the forager, I'll use fisherman instead, because I don't run, since I have no fish industry at all, and I won't have one in this game.
Done.
I have no problem of people delivering fish to the wrong hut. I've never seen that happen. I've only seen that problem with hunters and foragers, but... What? No, not that boulder.
Of course.
Wolf? Maybe there's a wolf den here. Oh, looks like there's a wolf den here. That's good if I can destroy that. One less wolf den to worry about. 2 tech slots. Yes, there it is. Okay, wolf. 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 The interest in the genre itself.
All right.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, then.
I have no idea how to answer that question, mate. I know there are some kinds of automation that I like in games and others that I don't. I don't enjoy generally when a game just plays itself completely. But other than that, things like automating this procedure that I do every year that takes quite a while could be so much better. Like, I would love to have more information here to make my life simpler. Like, how many workers do I have in each of these industries? How much stock do I have in any of these things? Because I only have some of my resources up there, not all of them. So yeah, I do like games that make some things that are repetitive and boring easier for the player by introducing automation. But other things that require skill, like for example dodging arrows with my
Will do.
Speaking of dodging arrows, yikes, Fargus, move!
Will do.
I didn't realize it was so close. Okay, done. Things like dodging arrows with my hunters is something I want to do manually because it involves player skill, so don't automate that. If I had like a button to like automatically scatter their positions and stuff like that, even though AgileJackson has that and it's not bad. No, that's something I expect to do myself. So, we take the wolf carcasses home. It looks like a straight line without problems. Let's take the wolf carcasses home. The year has ended. I want everybody home. There will be a huge attack this year. I'm sure of it. So, Jessica, get that. Lila?
Yes.
Get this. Hollow.
Hello.
Get this one. Fargus? Hello to you too, Fargus, by the way. Get this. He doesn't even talk to me anymore, this guy. Come on. I've saved your life before. Do you remember that? Hey, Iglo. Fargus is not saying hi back to people, apparently. Okay. Year 12. Farm is being built. Tree was replanted. Gangrene? Shit. It was the gangrene. Third death in this settlement. This is not a good way to start year 12. This is a premonition of what's about to happen this year. I should have hired a doctor earlier on. Gangrene only happens when you let frostbite develop. And it goes untreated for a long time, and yes, it can be deadly. That's sad. More shelters. More shelters, even. I need to even out this terrain here. Like this. Like this. But I can make a shelter here. I want to move this one. This is in the way of one of my future houses. I can't do it again. Let's do this. Chop off the affected limb. I'm not the doctor here. Ah, pois é. Okay, they're coming straight home with the wolf pelts. Please come home and be safe. Oh, something else I remembered. I should have storage next to the barracks with the weapons that I'm expecting to hire the soldiers with, so that when I do hire the soldiers, they get equipped super fast and get ready to battle faster. I'm not sure I'm on time to do that change still this year, but I will try my best. Something I wanted to check. This small storage building. Can I put weapons here? I can put swords, shields, hauberks, heavy weapons, heavy armor, and even bows and crossbows and arrows. So I think what I want is, right now, or as quick as possible, I'm gonna put these in priority. Make a storage depot here. Here makes more sense, as long as it's not on the trees. No, there's a tiny little bit of space there just for the storage depot. Make a storage depot here. Oh, it fits just nicely in between the fruit trees. Make a storage depot here, and... where's the other barracks? Make a storage depot here and have these with just the weapons that I might need to equip the soldiers. Let's do this. Maximum number of workers prioritized. And the other one, maximum number of workers prioritized. Let's go. Foragers ready. We'll remove the circle. This is the difference in line of sight. See? Hunter sees until there. Forager sees until here. You might think, oh, it's not big. But when it's over this entire area, that's quite a sliver, a big sliver of terrain that I no longer see. Did you guys move the hunter huts yet? Not yet. Fishermen. Oh, no fish? Cool. I didn't want there to be fish anyway. Fishing shack has a high visibility radius. Line of sight. Is this fog of war? If this is fog of war, what is this thing here? There's a piece of dark ground. I think that's fog of war. How do I check?
What needs doing?
Luana, can you move over here?
Of course.
If this is fog of war, I'm moving the fisherman hut a little bit closer. But I think, judging from this visibility here, I think the fisherman's hut sees as far as the forager. Smoked meat being spoiled, that is rare. 2 years, I guess. Where's the thing? It's gone, so it...
Work to be done?
Right, the dark patch of land, it's gone, so that was the visibility of the fisherman shack. Let's confirm when the one moves away. I'll deal with the merchant in a moment. Yes. Okay, no problem. From here, 62. Oh no. So that means the fisherman's shack's line of sight is actually quite smaller than the foragers. Well, we need to move this a little bit more in, so we have no patch of land unseen or unexplored. And then we'll think about the rest. Trader. You want clay? I've got clay. I forgot to stack the trade center, by the way. Clay should be 100. Oh, please bring more. Now we've got a high-paying customer and all. Tools are still on 0. Pottery. We now have some pottery in stock. That's cool. I'm not selling bricks. No way. That's too expensive. What may I want to buy from you? Cheese? Look, cheese! No, I'm not buying cheese. I'm producing my own food. I don't know if that's spoiled even. So for this guy, we just want to sell clay. Mushrooms. Yep, still no cheese. Sorry, pal. One of the hunter huts is coming here. Let's accelerate this a bit. How many days? 75. I hope Gabriel doesn't get attacked by boars. Nah, they're far away. They didn't even see this. They didn't even smell us. Oh, don't get close now. Don't get close now. Oh my god, the line of sight lost. That is crazy. Okay, bring it home. This is ready. So I'm good. This is a very specific, very specific storage building. No barrels. I can't forget to disable all the barrels up there on this menu up here, on all the buildings, on all the storage buildings that are not root cellars. Okay. This is archers. Archers means 12 crossbows. Exactly 12 crossbows. And let's say 600. Wait, how much? Oh. Six, 12 crossbows, 40 each, 480. Let's go with 500. It should be 600. It should be 600. Where else am I going to put the arrows? It's for the archers. The hunters can get them from here, it's fine. 600 arrows and 12 crossbows, and right now the archers don't even equip anything else, so that's good. Month 2. From now on, we can be attacked. Please finish this quick. 65 days. Alright. What's this? As for the light infantry, it is hauberks, shields, and swords, but it's just 2, right? 2, 2, 2, yeah. So exactly 2 and not one more. Exactly 2. Exactly 2. And you might be thinking, hey, why'd you put the weapons and armor here? Aren't they safer in that building with a vault with the big metal doors? They are. But when they attack me, these are going to be on soldiers. They're not going to steal the weapons from my soldiers. If they get killed, whatever. Actually, if the soldier gets killed, all of its equipment gets instantly destroyed. You don't recover any of their equipment, including archers and their crossbows. So it's not a problem storing things here, because by the time the raiders get here, they could steal my weapons and armor, but I've used them. So no problem. Actually, that's not true. As I described this solution of mine to you guys, I just realized that I'm wrong. Because, imagine I put, they will put 12 crossbows here and 600 arrows. I call the archers to arms. They all go here to get equipped. They garrison the building. And then they go to war, right? And imagine the war takes like 2 or 3 months. It's a big war. During that time, the rest of my free workers will stash this again with 12 crossbows and a lot of bows. So if all my archers die and they invade the city, they may steal these. But I mean, if my army is dead and they're invading the city, it's GG, game over anyway, so whatever. I'd rather have them steal this than the goal, I think. Maybe not. Disable the barrel. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yes, absolutely. Disable the barrel. Thank you. Let's have them move these items so that when we get the warning of the raider attack, the army will equip themselves super fast. 104? Let's get more clay in here. This is going to be a good payout. What else could I be building? So I have no workers. I've got a rat catcher. I've got a festival pole. I've got a school. I've got a trading pool. We've got everything here. Even the academy and the temple. We're kind of finishing all the buildings and industries of tier 2. The next step is upgrading to tier 3, but I'll need a 200 people to upgrade the town center to tier 3. I've got an arborist. I've got that. Some of these are locked out because of tech. I don't have flax. The weaver building is the one that I'm missing. And the paper building, this is locked by tech, this is locked by the farms that aren't ready yet. The charcoal kiln just transforms firewood into coal. I don't need that, I have a coal mine right here. The effectiveness of this production of coal per person is about the same as a coal mine. So if you don't have coal, if you have a map where you have iron and gold but no coal, you just make a bunch of these and you chop more trees and you'll be fine. Coal is... out of all the mining materials and industries, coal is the easiest one to get because you have this building. I don't need it in this map, but now you know. Apiary after the farm. There's nothing else to do. I'm not making decorations, not more than I need for the desirability. Let's destroy this building and get the boars. I was checking desirability, so let's check the desirability. They need to be at least all at 30%. Oh my god, these interfaces are horrible. They need to be all at 30% at least in order for me to be able to upgrade these huts to tier 2. They're all above 30%. Desirability is not stopping me from upgrading. What is stopping me is food types and herbs. Those will get there eventually, I'm sure. They've moved the fisherman. I can disable it. I think that dark spot no longer exists there. And we're in the dark from this side, which is kind of scary. These are still hunter cabins, but there's no boars in them. I'm gonna leave them for now. The priority is well, around this forager, I need just fishing shacks. Where is she?
What needs doing?
Okay, so let's make a fishing shack. That was like 60. Really short line of sight, but whatever. Fishing shack there. Here. Keep building them. Regain this fog of war visibility. Crops are ready, so I can make the apiary right now. That was what I was talking about here. For more honey and more wax. And this farm goes into maintenance, so I'm gonna do 2, 3, 1. This works for all the farms. And evens out the workload as I make more farms over the years. 1 person working. I'm on -1 laborers right now. Which just means I remove 1 from coal and things are good. Life is good. I have extra on coal. So that person will become a farmer. And soon, we will have, for the first time in the settlement, beans. Wow, all this talk about the diseases and the very... just my luck. The very first thing that I grow on the first farm of the settlement gets a huge disease. Here we go. This is an example. Powdery mildew. I think this is the bad one. This is the one that takes 3 or more slots to disappear. But we have leaks next here, so this should disappear. This is already going to remove some of the yield of these beans, but it's not a problem. I'm not concerned. Let's keep going. Another merchant. Ooh. Oh, yes, coal? Are you... yes, coal. Cool. I should check my consumption of coal. I'm not consuming clay very regularly. Gathering mining coal. My peak consumption was about 40. Sure. Let's do coal 40. I'll keep 40 for myself. Everything else I can sell. Let's keep 80 even. I don't think I need to sell that much. Planks. No, are you selling something interesting? Now I'm not concerned about tools or iron or stone or anything really. Have nothing to buy from these guys. Cross-selling. Shirts, clay, tools. Tools for 63. Tools for 47. Pottery, beer, bricks. Nah, pottery and beer are there. Bricks is nowhere to be found. Coal, candles, bricks. Beer, gold, planks. No, there's no cross-selling. How is this never happening? We keep waiting 45 days. Is this the music of the raiders arriving? Jessica's getting a boar. Did you get both the boars? One boar's there. Jessica has the other one. They got both boars. Cool. Let's destroy this building now. And we've solved the issue we had last year. Toby attack's about to happen. Oh, this finished! I forgot about this. This finished. So this is a specific root cellar just for the output of the industries of the farm. So that's beans, greens, and root vegetables. Easy. We can have barrels and we can actually have minimum 10, maximum of 20. And this is set up for eternity. Is there other... Oh! Right. This guy. The output of the arborist should also be either here or there. I don't mind if he puts the fruit there or here, as long as he doesn't put them there. So also fruit there and here. That's cool. Let's move this guy down here to make space for a house up top, a shelter, and then I'll move the circle again carefully. Going good so far. The next big step for our civilization is, well, surviving the next attack, of course, and then flax and paper and more industry on the academy, more research output from the academy. That'll be so good. Wow, this big rock is almost out. No wonder we have so much stone in stock. But please keep getting trees. Scurvy. Yeah, just food types and herbs. quite yet. Let's make this fishing shack. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I knew this was gonna happen. Raiders are coming from the north over here. And from the south over there. Are they coming from the camps? Do they spawn on the camps? I never understood that. Are the weapons here yet? No. Are the weapons here yet? Yes. Okay, so at least light infantry will be fast. It's time for war. It's time for war. It's time for war. Tyria, you'll finish that building and then go back home. Who should I hit first? The guys down south or the ones up north? I think we go south first. These seem more far away from our town center and from my gold deposits here. This is what they're going for. These seem a lot closer, so let's go down south. But first I need to recruit. So I'm going 12 archers. It's no time for half measures. This is going to be expensive, but we absolutely need this. 12 archers. And you might say, hey, do you even have workers for this? No, I don't, but a war is an emergency. And right now, what happens is that we get this warning, labors are very low, it doesn't matter. I want the people in the army right now, everything else can slow down, whatever. Please don't build that quick. Let's get the army equipped and ready to go ASAP. I'm gonna do these sales before I forget about these guys. There's nothing to buy, right? Even in this emergency situation, there's nothing to buy. No, nothing here really helps me right now. I did make a ton of gold. Oh, let's move all of this out of the trade center. Right, I want the gold in my safe deposit, not in the trade center where it can be stolen. Please get the boars. Fargus got one. Hollow got the other. Good. Situation is resolved. Let's go back to 1x speed. By the way, I don't want this too fast. Nobody works here. Nobody works here. This is a bit of visibility. This thing can be destroyed by the raiders, by the way. Let's move this back up here. Seeking weapons, seeking weapons. Soldiers are not ready. Garrisoning. These soldiers are ready right now. Okay, I'm gonna click on the infantry, do control 1. I have a control group. I'll do the same with the archers. Should I? Oh my god, attacking me from opposite corners. That is scary. Are these guys being attacked by the wolves? I hope so. I need the archers to be ready first. Can't do anything without the archers. Hurry up, guys, please. Right, the tech. Absolutely, 2 points, 2 points. Veterancy, let's make the soldiers stronger as they engage in battle. Oh my god, please, faster. I should have done the this thing last year, not so late. This was delayed. How many? I still don't know how many. We haven't seen them yet.
At once.
Let's explore. Let's check out.
As you command.
Let's check it out. 2 soldiers alone. It's gonna be 60 people, right? It's gonna be 60. 23? That's not a lot. That's not a lot. Okay. I need to go south first, actually. The archers aren't ready. Come on, please, 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 please hurry up. You guys...
As you command.
These are not many.
Right away.
Not sure I like this. Melee, let's go.
It will be done.
Oh yeah, these guys are strong. These guys are strong with shield and armor and stuff. These guys are super strong. Whoa, Bourbon.
At once. It will be done.
with a bit of micro here. Both of you get back. Both of you get back. Archers, please, we need help here. They are all equipped. Archers, move out.
It will be done.
Let's give some support to the infantry.
At once. Right away.
Keep dodging the arrows.
As you command.
Davros. Also, you have control groups here. I can tell Davros offensive stance, and he will attack whatever is close to him. And Bourbon runs around and kills the archers in the back. No, just run around.
Your orders.
No, I need to do hold position and then offensive stance, and he will rejoin the battle as Bourbon runs away. Fuck, that's a lot of them. Why north and south? Why are they... Hurry up, archers. Why are they attacking me from two fronts? This is the actual difficulty of the no walls challenge that I'm going for here.
As you command.
Attack.
At once.
You may be alone with this in this war here.
At once.
Bourbon is not very healthy right now. These guys may be too late. Archers, go north. I need to split them up and just micro these guys so that they...
Right away. Right away.
Don't die. I think those two will be fine. Shields and armor are fantastic. There's a tech that I can invest in the future to give armor to my archers. Oh, please don't die.
Your orders.
They're fine. Yes! Kill them all!
At once.
Two soldiers took care of this entire group. Yeah, so when you play this game and you get attacked, don't be afraid by their numbers. Your soldiers with good equipment and good technology and good upgrades and good training, and maybe a bit of veterancy, this is what we're getting now, they are stronger than the, at least the first raiders of the game, by an order of magnitude of 5 to 1. These guys killed them all. Alright, infantry, join the archers.
At once.
So if they attack you with 50 thieves and warriors, and you have 10 people in your army, you'll be fine mostly. You can even kill them all without taking a single casualty. Hey Mate Pro, welcome to the stream. We're winning this. I thought we'd be attacked by 60 people here, but apparently I got lucky. We got...
At once.
What?
It will be done.
Why are you not firing? Keep firing.
It will be done.
So many archers. No excuses. Move. Stop. Fire. Infantry. Move.
It will be done.
Stop. Fire. Fire.
At once.
Dodge. Fire.
It will be done.
Dodge. Fire. Who is this? There's a person here with low health. Hakon! Move! Okay, Hakon, just retreat. You need to dance, Hakon. They're all targeting you. No, don't let them die. My god, these fucking health bars are so thick, I can't see anything. Yeah, and everybody else, kill that archer. We've won!
Right away.
23 kills.
It will be done.
0 deaths. Nice. Very well. Very well done. Look at the gold, though. I got a lot of gold from the traders, sure. But I'm on minus 52. Every month, I'm losing 52 gold. This was fantastic. I thought this would go so much more worse. We didn't even lose a single person. And now, because I invested in tech before the war, and they all get 40% more veterancy, and these guys killed a bunch... Look at this. They all have 5% increased damage and 10% increased health. These guys are now veterans. And this? That's disappointing. But okay. Retreat to base. Garrison. I'm going to fire some of them, but I'll keep some of the army. And I think I'm gonna go on a hunt over here. These guys, with 2 infantrymen as well, with swords and shields that can resist arrows from the tower, I think I can destroy all of this, and there will be spoils of war here. This will give me stuff that I can carry to town since it's so close, and I'll finally be free to explore here a little better and make some buildings for visibility. Wow, good news, good news, good news. Fantastic. We've solved... Excuse me. We've solved the problem with the hunters. As for the forager, I need to check her circle. and keep making fishing shacks. It's 50, right? Or 60? Let's make one there. This should be fine. GG's. That's good. That's great. One of the traders went away, but I sold him everything I could sell. I can sell her a bunch more coal. Do I even need more golds? I'm close to being able to buying relics at this point. It would be a waste. I'm not doing that, but I think we're good on gold, and I can just transfer back the coal and just keep it, or just do nothing. I don't need all the gold to be in store. Now I can have some gold at the trading post. Let's do like this. This should be good. All right, we survived that. And we've made our first beans. Now we have beans for people to eat, and their food problems should disappear. Happiness is going up. That's good. I want to fire people. The light infantry, I'll keep them. It's just 2. And I think I'll keep 4 archers. Let's fire 1, 2, 3, 4. The ones at the bottom are usually the ones with the least amount of veterancy. So if you fire the bottom, the veterancy increases. The average veterancy of the entire battalion increases because you're just keeping the people who killed the most. I think that's how it works. These are your oldest soldiers on the top. Let's keep 6 archers, 2 infantry, and hit this next year. Now, there's 2 huge things about this. First of all, it's month 4. We've got attacked. I know they want to attack again for 1 year. If I kill this raider camp at the beginning of next year, like month 1, when you do destroy 1 raider camp, you get 12 months of peace. They are not able to attack you again for 12 months. So I will use that buffer period to my advantage. I want to delete some berry bushes now that we can put some people back to work. I did lose a bunch of workers to this. I should probably get to this and fire 1 more. It's not enough, but I want at least 2 in coal. Our workers should be in the negatives, but hey, whatever. We can move this blueberry bush. This is a 31. We can delete this 18. We can delete the 24 and bring back the 31. Any more bushes to move? Yes. 18, delete. 31, move. 18, delete. I can do these. That's 3 31s. 31. Move. 31. Move. Yeah, some people are old. They usually live to the 70s and 80s before they start dying of natural causes of old age. So yeah, it's no wonder that we get some older people in the workforce. I don't think there's any industry or specialization or profession of the villagers that requires them to be young, and that certainly does not apply to the military. Right, now I no longer need 12 crossbows here. I actually don't need anything here, now that I think of it. Wait, what? Oh, right, I don't have hauberks, but I had shields and swords. As for this, I have how many? 6, so I only want 6, and this is 360, 360, which is the remaining forces that can be hired quickly to this barracks, excluding the ones that are already there. I'm gonna let them garrison and heal for a little bit. The health bar will go up. As long as they don't die completely, they should heal back to completion. And the question then becomes one of when do I attack this? I think I want to attack this soon. Actually, infantry, move out. I'm gonna attack these right away. Kill the people, destroy the tower, and leave just the camp alive. Until I destroy the actual camp, the 12 months of forced peace don't count. Goodbye, traveler. Have a safe travel. 2 times speed. Wow, this is going so good. So good. Right, on this side I can make foragers. Let's start destroying these hunter cabins. so that we don't run into that problem again in the future.
At once.
Infantry is arriving. Crush your enemy, see them driven before you in here.
As you command.
As you command.
That is not a quote. Alright, guys.
It will be done.
Let's dance.
It will be done.
Time to bring the
command.
war to them.
At once.
As you command.
Well, what is that range?
Right
No!
away. As
That
you
range is
command.
scary. Okay,
As you
okay.
command.
Dance,
At
please
once.
dance. Please
At
dance. These guys
It
first.
will be done.
I think this works because
As you
I've
command.
driven them out.
At
A
once.
little bit wounds there.
Right away. Right away. As you
Fire,
command.
miss, attack.
As you command. Right away. It will be done. It will be done. It will be done.
The light infantry are tanking the arrows.
It will be done.
What are you doing moving up so much?
As you command. At once.
Okay, let's do this
As you
safe.
command.
As you command.
I don't like the archers getting
Right
hit by
away.
arrows.
As you command.
Let's distract them. Dance,
away.
dance, dance,
As you
dance.
command.
Left, right, dance, dance. Shoot the arrows. You guys keep dancing.
Right
Keep
away.
dancing. Keep dancing.
As you command.
Dance, dance,
Right
dance,
away.
dance,
It will be
dance,
done.
dance,
Right
dance.
away.
No, 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 no,
At
no, no.
once.
They're dancing. They're dancing. Shoot the dancers. Don't shoot these.
It will be done.
Yikes! I'm not as strong as I thought.
Right
Fine.
away.
Attack then.
It will be
I don't want to
done.
lose soldiers with this.
Right away.
But I can barely even see their health bars.
At the
Sieglan.
ready.
Get back.
As you command.
It will be
You
done.
Move up.
It will be done. It will be done. It will be done. As you command. As you command.
Move. They are smart. How is their AI so good and my AI
At
so
once.
bad, huh?
As you command.
I can't wait to have armor on my archers. It'll make them so much more stronger.
It will be done. It will be done.
All right.
At once.
Back off, heal.
It
Back
will
off
be
and
done.
heal. This was a
Right
good
away.
attack.
It
Back
will
off
be done.
and heal. They will heal with time. They don't even need to be garrisoning to heal. They have no more troops. Now I can attack that tower with melee and arrows, and it should go down, and then the camp is exposed.
Right away.
And that's my target for
Right
month
away.
1 of the next year,
As you
and I will
command.
guarantee 12 months of peace. Now, this is the advantage of having a fully staffed army all year, even though my gold is on the negative, so I'm relying on my trade center to make money and to keep me afloat. My dominion of the
As you
land
command.
hunt
At
from a
once.
military point of view is so much more stronger, and I can do
At
things like
once.
this. Is my English getting buggy? It's always been buggy, mate. Storage is full. Just put the meat there. Okay, well, what else do I need to check? Let's let them rest over there in the jungle in the summer. If you leave the soldiers out for too long without garrisoning, they will stand in the rain, in the snow, in the mud all year until they starve to death. They will obey orders unconditionally. So you kind of want to send them to garrison after a while, especially if you click on
Your
them and you
orders.
see they are cold or they are hungry, right? What is this third thing? Happy? Who cares about that? You're a soldier. Don't give me that sass. Right, this hunting shack disappeared. Let's make a forager. Where's the vertex? Oh, the fog of war. I think it's there on that tree. So forager, I think, is 70. And fishing shack, I think, is 60. So forager here. Can I go get this? If I take my soldiers here and I patrol this area from bears and wolves, I can take this with my villagers. Let's put no people working here, please. Go back. That's actually a great idea. Is there any other closer one? There's this chest. It has a couple of boars there. The hunters could help with that, and then the army. But I think this is closer than that. Yeah, the one on south, the chest in the south is definitely closer. Or I could send them to excavate this site. But I'm not taking care of this camp yet, and I think... I'm not sure about this range here. Not sure about that range. Let's destroy the tower first, and then I'll target this chest down here.
At the ready.
Can't even see their health bars. They're all on top of one another. Bourbon, more than anybody else, needs to rest. Bourbon was tanking all the damage there, apparently. What other things do I have to do? I think we're good. Oh, I might want to build extra rat catchers. Because now that I have production root cellars, I'm not sure that the area of work of a single rat catcher... No, it will not work for all the buildings. So let's make a second rat catcher that will stay disabled. So when I start having rats, I can hire 2 people and not have that problem ever. Resources? No, it's services, rat catcher. Let's put one in here. Ah, pois é. Gold is in the negatives. Yeah. This should increase, right? With more pottery and more candles. More taxes from luxury. 25 from the healer's house. 52 from the soldiers' training. Yeah, soldiers are expensive. Oh, we're still in the red. Maybe it's too many archers. Maybe I should fire 2 more archers. No, I had trouble even clearing this. Alright, Bourbon is fully rested. Let's go back to 1 speed and...
Right away.
Attack that tower. Archers, stay back a little bit. Archers can shoot arrows on towers, but I think that makes... very little. The buildings take very little damage from arrows. It's mostly the melee attacks.
It will be done.
No.
It will be done.
As you command. As
No.
you command.
These.
It will be
God,
done.
what am I even selecting?
It will be done.
As you command.
Go. Go. Okay, now they're attacking the light infantry. Block the arrows with your shields.
It will be done.
Destroy that tower.
As you command.
Wow, they really like to hit the archers.
As you command. Right away.
But the infantry are the ones that are doing all the damage here, mostly. So
It
fire
will be
once, move back.
Right away.
That tower is going down. And it's scary not to see both of the health bars of the guys there. They're fine. They're both very fine.
Right away.
That's it? Oh, stop it with the notifications
Right
already.
away.
At once.
That's it.
At once.
As you command.
Raider camp is exposed and it's ready to be destroyed at the beginning of next year. Let's
It
go
will
back
be
to
done.
town. Let's target this thing, salvage with 10 people. I don't need to set this as a priority. I don't think that's a good idea since I'm kind of low on laborers at this point. And please stop taking damage.
It will be
Dodge
done.
that
As you
and
command.
move south.
It will be done.
Patrol this area. 2 speed. Cool, this is good progress. It's a good rule of thumb to hover over your buildings and your city like this, like I'm doing, because when there's you might not see all the problems unless you do the analysis of these things, but that takes a while. But outside of that, if there's a big problem happening, you'll see a big pop-up on top of the building, like these guys complaining, hey, we have no meat, we can't work. But that's a good sign. It means the smokes people are cooking all the meat. This is you can ignore. This building is disabled. It's just there for desirability, and this means we have no paper, so the research is slow. Soon we'll have flax, and then paper, and things will be better. Or upgrades. Opportunities also present themselves on top of buildings. Good upgrade. Soldiers. Oh yeah!
As you command.
Let's just explore!
At once.
Ooh, boars here too.
Right away.
Okay.
As you command.
Where's your den,
As
boars?
you command.
There's the boar.
Right
Bear! Nuts.
Right away.
Oh, we found some more of these nuts. We've got knowledge. Okay. Now that I know that I can beat the enemy, I'm not so concerned about keeping knowledge for my troops. Now I can invest in stuff. Now I can actually keep investing again. You might think, oh, 10% speed producing iron is good because iron is important. This increases the productivity of one worker. That's all it means. Adding this or this is about the same thing. No, this is 10% for many industries, many people. So this is actually better than that. Glass, I don't have sand yet. I don't need this. Firewood's fine. These will be good. What if... No, I don't have workers. This is a new industry. This will reduce the upkeep cost of my soldiers. So my negative gold problem kind of starts going away if I invest there. This is a good idea. Construction speed is nice, but meh. The work area of the rat catchers. So this is another one of those tech investments that is a trick. That's a bad idea. Why? Listen, you're paying... Well, it's not a bad idea because rat catchers actually cost gold. And this one goes out of a job. 5 gold per month for nothing? No. You stay out of this. If you increase the work area of your rat catchers, that is only relevant if by doing so you can then fire one of your rat catchers and save up on 5 gold per month. And I don't think I can do that at all. Even with the slightly bigger area, I would still need 2. So investing in that tech is not good. So the rat catchers are ready for whenever I do have rats, but not yet. So not that tech. I think it's the gold, reduced gold for the soldiers' upkeep. Surgical tools helps the doctors, but that's not a problem right now. Paper mill, I need flax first. Trading post, I need to buy bricks. That's not good. This is not needed. Disease resistance. This is important. Right. Either disease resistance or this. Since our farm immediately started with 1 disease here, because I got very unlucky, it's already withering away. You can see it's disappearing. It got strong with the beans, but now it's disappearing. But I think it might be safer to invest in this because I have a ton of gold stockpile from the traders, so we're good now. Yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks from the more recent Lineage 2 expansions.
Right away. Right away.
It's one of my favorite tracks on my music playlists. A relaxing one too. So now I don't need to interrupt the work of the hunters to just explore. I can do that with the soldiers. Now the soldiers can kill boars. I can even send them to attack also bears and wolves. They cannot attack deer.
At once.
But even if I kill a boar with the soldiers, I cannot recover the meat, so I might as well not do that. Let's keep exploring, though.
It will be done.
As much as I can. Let's explore this side. Stay close to the chest because people might be coming here. Forager, nobody works here. What's the next forager? I need to get rid of this hunter. And fisherman, nobody works here. Forager. The next building, the next one is going to be here. I need to destroy the hunting shack first, and then I'll see. But I think this one can be a forager again. Okay. Keep the infantry there. Explore with just the archers. Because if I get attacked by a bear or a hunter, or a
Right away.
bear or wolf, the soldiers with bows can kill the wolves before they get bit. Those soldiers have a small chance of getting rabies and dying, so... I think you did, Sashman. Wolf, then. Let's destroy it right now. Having soldiers is so good. Can you? No, you cannot. You do not have a line of fire. That's because they're on the high ground. Let's go over here.
Right away.
Past the hill from this side. Because if we just go up the hill to start shoot arrows from there, you can see that's a problem. Getting archers in melee range of wolves. Nope. Shoot this one. Please.
It will be done.
Where's our arrows are not free? What? Don't disappoint me now.
As you command.
This
right
one then?
away.
Okay. Now that one.
As you command.
I just checked. I want to make another house. Let's go back to town, make another shelter. Shelter. It can be here now that I've moved. Oh no! Arborist! Ay ay ay. Ay 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 ay. Right, the pixel perfect thing. It's done. Please get to work. Bear! I'm glad I still have the hunters here. No, not the cobbler. The cobbler always wants to join the fight. Hunters. Emergency. I think the bear's attacking already. Oh, please run. Please run.
Okay,
Please
then.
run. Run! Bear's actually attacking. Holy shit. Ay, 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 ay. Also, pay attention to the soldiers that are attacking at the same time. 2 attacks at once. Wildlife is crazy. Joram, go back to work.
To be done?
Yes, you're safe with the hunters nearby. Hollow gets the pelts. We're good. And now... What?
As you command.
Where's the wolf then?
It will be done.
They must have destroyed it
At once.
with
At once.
some arrows.
At once.
Collateral damage from the arrows. That can happen. And we can explore the very bottom of the map.
Right away.
Keep people here. Nobody's doing... Well, now it's a priority, guys. Get to getting.
It will be done.
Get that chest done.
Right away.
This
Right
is
away.
fully explored, and that area has
At
wolves.
once.
Let's kill them. Let's do this while we can. And then before the winter hits, I'll garrison my soldiers back so they can rest, they can get more food and shelter, get back, get warm. And then in the middle of the winter, I'll destroy that, guarantee 12 months of peace. And if I do that every year, if I manage to destroy one raider camp every year, I can get multiple years of peace in a row and really boom my civilization in absolute peace and harmony. That would be so great. These guys are harvesting the turnips, probably. One more shelter. Things are looking good. Don't get close. Oh, boars at the same time. Wow, so many board. 2 wolf dens next to one another. They're all going down.
At the ready.
You guys feeling okay?
Right away.
Yeah?
Right away.
Why you get so close? Come on. I don't like this.
It will be done.
Get to the high ground.
It will be done. Right away.
Do you attack wolves on your own? You do. You're attacking the den. Oh, this is what's happening. They attack the den. But they don't attack the wolves? Who's attacking? Yeah, kill that.
As you command.
Kill
At
that.
once.
Kill this.
Right away.
No!
It will be done.
Ay, 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 ay. Don't get bit. Don't get sick. Sova got bit. We've had 3 funny names on this city.
Right away.
It's Fargus, of course, Sova, and Nublar.
It will be done.
So many wolves here.
As you command.
Please don't. You're not swordsmen. Just shoot it with arrows.
At once. As you command.
Oh no. A bear near the
command.
Light infantry. Archers are needed somewhere else. Please hurry up.
As you command.
Kill the wolf den. Before this bear attacks here. Wolf den is done. Kill the last wolf.
Right away.
Oh my god. Please, game. How...
It will be done.
Is that not the dead wolf?
It will be done.
Okay, 3 wolf dens cleared. Fantastic job.
Right away. As you command.
As you command.
This can be threatening for 2 soldiers. I'd rather deal with that bear with arrows than with
It will
swords.
be done.
I think that's understandable, right?
As you command.
Let's explore the corner here. Yeah, predators are not attacking, they're running away.
As you command.
Boars
As you
generally
command.
just run away. If I chase them for too long, they'll turn on me. But that should be enough. Let's get the
As you
archers
command.
close. These soldiers attack that bear. And the wolf dens have been destroyed. Fantastic. Fishing shack, fishing shack, fishing shack. They've destroyed this hunter and that hunter. So we have a forager. This forager is far enough. I can make another forager here. So 70. Back to the 70. Vertex is here. 70 in this direction is up there in the mountain. The base of the mountain. Let's go. Yeah, and don't ask me how, but if I place a forager here, this forager can see past the mountain. Like, the line of sight is just basic distance. It doesn't take into account the verticality of the mountains. Okay, now they're going here, finally. You know what? I don't like this. It's winter. You're gonna work on this now. And then the stuff is gonna stay here during the winter. People are going to try and extract it during the winter. Cancel this. Go back. Just go back. If you want to, you can put this on like 99% progress and then stop. But I'm not extracting the stuff on the ground because I don't want people getting frostbite during the winter and dying to gangrene. Because they're trying to get materials on the ground back to town at the wrong time, at the wrong season of the year. Happiness is high. Food happiness, 100%. Look at that. 1 farm. All the problems solved with the food variety and everything else. Look at this. Much more healthy, right? How's this going? 49, 50, 51, 52. At 99% we stop. And we get back to this chest on the beginning of next year when there's a long summer ahead of us. And we guarantee that the summer is peaceful by hitting the Raider camp. Stop. Remove target.
You need
Felda.
anything?
Yeah, go to... No! It didn't fit! It was 98%! What are you doing? This is the opposite of what I want! It was 98%! It didn't finish! I paused the game! How is this possible? Oh, come on! Now they're gonna die in the winter trying to fetch this shit. Well, there's bricks in there. And golden iron and crossbow and so... Oh, this is a good yield, but it's not worth the lives of my people. Damn it, man. Damn it, Felda. You ruined everything. Well, get the gold, I guess. Ugh, it was 98, not even 99, 98%. I paused it. Whatever. Right, that the hunters can still not go there. These guys will respawn after a while. After every year, the troops around the raider camps respawn. You can farm veterancy like that, by the way. But I think more than farming veterancy, killing the camps one per year and guaranteeing many years of peace is far more profitable for the growth of your settlement. And the smoked meat production keeps increasing. Always. There was a bear
Right
here.
away.
Before the other people try and come here and get this, let's kill that bear.
It will be done.
Where's the bear?
It will be done. At once.
And then my soldiers will rest.
As you command.
It will be done.
At once.
It will
so
be done.
Many boars. Wow.
It will be done.
At once.
What is this? Oh, it's just a tree. I thought it was a
As you command.
raider tower.
As you command. At once.
Where's the bear?
As you command. It will be done. Right away.
Why are you red?
Your command.
Why is this blue and that one red? I have no idea what this is. I thought he was hurt or something. You're not even the flag bearer. Strange.
As you command. Right away.
Archers, deal with that. Cool.
At once.
This is the edge of the map too, I think. I can explore here and then I'm sending them home. Here they come, trying to extract the stuff during the winter. Oh, come on, please.
As you command.
It will be done. Right away.
Let's explore a bit more here. The bear has been dealt with. I think this should be safe for them to extract. All these things, including the much needed bricks.
It will be done.
It's a pity that there was no Tome of Knowledge in there, but that's never guaranteed in every chest, of course. So now let's have the soldiers patrol. But there were
As you
still
command.
boars
At
around.
once.
So
It
patrol
will
here a
be
little bit
done.
more and then go home. And rest, because I'll need you in month 1 to destroy that. It should be easy. I mean, the tower, I think, is harder to destroy than the camp, and it went quite fast. What? Where? I should have... Oh, it's a boar. Yeah, run away. I don't care.
As you command.
No, okay, go home. Go home. Go home now. Garrison. Rest up, get some food. We have important stuff to do in 2 months. Send the soldiers home. As for the buildings... Oh, I didn't finish the forest shack. That's unfortunate.
Work to be done.
Hollow. Why are you no longer a hunter? Oh, do we have 2 people with the same name? 16-year-old Hollow. Wait. How are you 16? We are only on year 12. If you were born in year 1, you would be 12. So this is a baby that has just grown older and now she's joined the workforce. Why is she named Hollow? There's multiple people with the same name.
What is it?
This is 35-year-old Hollow. This is 16-year-old Hollow.
Work to be done.
I think I guess it's possible that immigrants brought like a 4-year-old baby with them when they first joined the settlement in year 1, and now she's grown older. I thought that settlers did not include babies, but maybe I was wrong. They're using fake ID to join the military, yeah. Good night, Brails. This was again a very good year. I'm gonna reduce the speed because I'll soon have to save the game, and then the progress of even the children are taking stuff.
Yes?
Like a 4-year-old taking food from there or taking a break. What are you doing here? Are the children just following their parents?
What is it?
I would send the children back and say, hey, at least do some work and get some stuff, but I think that's cruel in the middle of this winter with the snow falling and this temperature, so let's just let them get back to home. I was trying to avoid this. These may get frostbite and then it can go wrong. Let's hope it doesn't happen. The doctor is still working. We're still in the negative there, even though I've invested 1 tech in... No, I didn't invest a tech. I'm protecting the farms from diseases first, and then I'll invest in this reduced upkeep for the soldiers. Everything's going according to plan so far. Where are you?
Yes?
Seeking clothes. Oh no, this is the problem. Wait. Hide coats. Why? Were there shirts in here? There are shirts in here. Oh my god, this is the problem. This is why the children are coming here. It's a death trap. Holy shit, the AI in this game. I didn't get a chance to buy shirts this year. There's nothing I could do. I have to save the game. I have to save the game. Last chance to save the game, and the stream's over. I told you guys this was short today. Year 12, we survived the raid. I thought it would be bigger. And next year is going to be no raid because I'm going to be hitting the raider camps myself. So let's see how many years of peace I can gain by doing that. And that's it. Game has been saved, right? Did I save? Yeah, that's correct. Alright guys, GG's. Hope you've enjoyed. Let me see if I can rate somebody. Oh yes, we're gonna raid. There is Okuplock to watch on Twitch at least. On YouTube I can't really raid anybody. I'm gonna raid Austinado. He's playing Okuplock blind for the first time. There are people who haven't seen Okuplock in the strategies, and they're still blind to it. Isn't that marvelous? That is a once in a lifetime experience. Finding out, discovering somebody experiencing Okuplock for the first time. Let's go. Raid is on Twitch. If you want to watch what I just described and you're on YouTube, you need to join Twitch, because Austinado does not stream on YouTube from what I can tell. So let's go. Thank you for being here. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll leave you in good hands. Austinado is a great Portuguese streamer as well. He's playing some Doom. He's playing what is considered as one of the hardest maps that has ever been created for Classic Doom. It's called Okuplock. So if you don't know it, make sure to join the raid, take a look, and by the way, give Austinado a follow, by the way, because he's a fun streamer to watch. And I'm going to take a rest. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is probably going to be another small stream. I don't know if I have a lot of time. I have a lot of editing to do still. I'll see how it goes. It's probably going to be a stream at the middle of the day. I hope to see you there. And until then, have a great weekend, and good luck, and happy face rockets.
Game over, man.